What is going on, guys? It's been a while. Potato Bros are back with a new video. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm not actually British. It's Potato Bros. We're back. Welcome to episode 1 of Potato Podcast. I'm Jack.
I'm Peter.
He's
Brian.
and he's
Sam.
We're Potato Bros. And we're fucking back, dog. So, we just thought we'd get right into it. And I jotted down some notes of some crazy stuff to talk about. But before we get into it, I just wanted to know if you guys had anything you'd like to get into before the start of the podcast. Anything fun you want to say?
No.
By the way, we're sponsored by Vitamin Water. Not actually, but I just thought we'd pretend so we looked like a channel that had more than 30 subs and we weren't filming this in my mom's basement. So, but
It's the thought that matters.
this is some good water. Okay, that's good. That is good.
Now, the last time I had some of this, I choked on it every time I took a drink. So let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, it was. He's not good at drinking things.
No, I'm not.
Practice makes perfect, eh?
Yeah. So this first topic is not that funny. It's kind of scary, and it really puts things into perspective. So this little topic I titled "One of the Scariest Catfishes Ever." So a woman named Natalie Burkus was into some pretty crazy stuff. She liked to steal identities of beautiful women she found online and attempt to get into relationships with random people that she just find on the internet. She would create multiple characters and had the ability to talk in different voices. Sometimes she would get into a relationship with a man and she would kill off the character she was pretending to be. So to imagine if I had made an account with like a really hot chick and then I was talking to Sam and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in a relationship with this beautiful girl." And then I called him back as like her brother and was like, "Hey bro, sorry, your girlfriend died." So it probably traumatized him.
That's pretty messed up, yeah.
Yeah.
How far could she go with impressions, though? Could she, call him up as, Mickey Mouse?
She could. I'll actually talk about that in a second, but she could. She could call him up as Mickey Mouse. Oh, she had cancer.
Well, she was killed in a car accident.
But, this is serious. Lost my place. But she'd call them. And these dudes, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, your girlfriend died." This, of course, would make them incredibly depressed. And these men really did think it was real. They didn't think that it was just some random chick that was messing with them, They really thought they were in a relationship. A lot of them did. And this is where it gets really dark. Some men she was catfishing had fallen in love with the fake people that she created. And one of the guys, on his 21st birthday, he sent her a video of him asking her to marry him. After this, she broke up with him, and the dude literally ended up killing himself because of it a few months later. And on another occasion, she called one of the guys as pretending to be the girl's 5-year-old daughter that he thought he was dating. And she'd be like, "Oh, daddy, mommy did drugs again," and she died. And that was crazy. And basically, she was, because of the guy that committed suicide and all the other lives she ruined, she was sentenced to 2 years in jail. And her answer to why she did all this is shocking. She claimed she never felt attractive and she felt generally pretty unaccepted. She wanted to say that she did not like herself and hated her life. This is what caused her to create these characters. And she viewed the men she was messing with as puppets, and she was the puppeteer. So I just thought that was a crazy story. And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, bro, that's insane.
It is messed up. That's abuse, bro.
Yeah.
Glad you went to jail.
I am too. Why didn't you just
Why
go?
are you laughing?
I'm not. You just
Wow, man. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing about that. What did you just do?
How's your dog?
Yeah, this is my dog, by the way. She's not in the frame, but I'm sure you hear her walking around. Her name is Cinder. He called her Bucky. I don't know what that means. Let's take another drink. I don't want to hog the conversation too much, guys.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel bad making this joke now, but she could do a lot of voices, I imagine. Like, Ruh-roh, your wife is red. She overcoats on Drew, Max, Reggie.
It doesn't matter if your wife is dead. She's a jabroni.
Man should just call him with a chilled voice. Your girlfriend just killed herself.
Number 5.
She never loved you in the first place.
Reason number 13.
Reason number 13.
Okay. On a less depressing note, let's talk about some freaking geek I found on Twitter by the name of Heather Rochford. So she made a tweet and it said, "Unpopular opinion. Permanently ban campfires. Climate change isn't going away. Temps are only rising and humans have proven that we cannot have nice things. Other than selfish comfort. Nothing good comes from campfires. In my opinion, these people should be fed into wood chipper politically in the war of ideas."
That's pretty. That's just stupid. You have to be another level of stupid that way.
Yeah.
But like the campfires are warming up the earth, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like,
I don't think campfires are like the percentage of carbon emissions that we need to be worrying about. That's gonna make like such a small dent. It doesn't even matter.
We should just put her in the campfire. She can be the fuel.
yeah.
I mean, think of her carbon footprint.
Yeah. Earth is overpopulated anyways.
Yeah.
She drives a car, then who's really the hypocrite here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. At that
I mean,
point,
she uses like Twitter, so she has like Wi-Fi. She bought a phone, so she supports companies that make them and stuff, and that's just cringe.
that's pretty
honestly.
true. Oh, yeah. It's hypocritical.
Yeah, another L Twitter moment.
There's plenty of those boys.
No shortage, really.
Giving her lad pats.
she's a good girl.
She really likes you, Sam. I think you're her favorite. Okay, well, on to the next story. So, I wanted to talk about this guy who is a hot dog thief. So, according to WPTV.com, which is like a website relating to NBC News, a man by the name of Alan Polhemus, I hope I said that right, was placed under arrest after he hid 2 pounds of hot dogs in his pants before leaving the store. Why the heck 2 pounds of jumbo hot dogs? We'll never know. Boy having himself a back alley barbecue, probably. I imagine over a trash fire, but who knows?
I wonder who would win in a fight, that Twitter user or the hot dog thief? Because I mean, surely they'll be at odds. How is he gonna cook hot dogs without a campfire?
Yeah, that's a good point.
She's gonna be after.
It's gonna be a trash fire, I think. and
I'm
that's really
afraid that
bad
she
for the
might be after
environment.
us, to be honest.
Maybe, dude.
It's a scary thought.
You think he like put the hot dogs like in his underwear? So like it's just like a little wiener fest.
And if they retrieve them, are they gonna like put them back on the shelf?
So
Yeah,
someone
bro,
lucky
it's 2
person.
pounds of hot dogs. They can't waste that. It's
What's
just
what's the procedure for like the store?
Wait,
Getting
what is
this
your
back?
dog? Someone heard wiener fest. Cindy, go lay down. Come on, buddy. Come on.
It's not. We're just kidding. It's on actual Wiener Fest going on. Chill out.
Someone's a little excited, dude.
Why is your dog trained to react to this?
Jack, what do you do?
We should.
Change the subject.
Yeah, I have something
Anyways.
else to talk about actually. So
Brought to you by Vitamin Water.
you can actually enter code vitamin C to win a prize of a lifetime supply of vitamin water.
Vitamin water has no association with dog wiener fests, though. Just a disclaimer.
Yeah. But they definitely sponsor us. What are you doing?
What?
Why are you trying to touch? the computer with your toes.
Toes do get a lot of clicks, dude.
That's true.
That is
Maybe
true.
that could be our thumbnail for this video.
Yeah,
Just our
Cool.
feet.
We should.
Yeah.
On my left foot, I have my second toe. It's really bent. It's like effed up. It's like a birth defect. I think people would really like that. Some people.
Yeah, it's
God.
like,
I think
it's
I
like
know what
kinky stuff, you know, like
We should all just put a foot up, dude, for a thumbnail.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I have that. Like
Really?
my second toe, like next to the big toe,
Mhm.
is like permanently bent forward like that.
Yeah, mine's like bent to the side.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's weird.
we both have weird toes.
Yeah.
So that's especially good. Also, I love how the light is right above Sam's head, so he just looks like he's in heaven.
Yes, this is your guess.
it's like how my video game character in the selectors above my head.
Okay, guys. So before we just start talking about really, dog, you got to walk in front of the camera.
So you got some cake.
Chill out, dude.
Chill out.
Animal.
Like that.
Okay.
Well, you're
So-
one of those fuzzies, aren't you?
Okay. So this is a weird segue because this last one is really, it's kind of depressing. It's crazy. I was shocked when I heard about it. So, something I had no idea about. In September of 2016, the Canadian Supreme Court passed a law that allows doctors to help patients with severe medical conditions to die, which I think makes sense. Like if you have like Alzheimer's or like really bad dementia, and you just like don't have a quality of life left, or you're like paralyzed and you probably aren't gonna live much longer. I understand that. Like I get that, but they took that law one step further, and in March of 2023, this is going to come in effect. Where basically, like mental health patients in Canada, with no physical conditions, can seek doctor-assisted suicide, which basically means like if you have depression, if you give a doctor permission, they can essentially kill you, which I think is super backwards because like isn't the whole point of like therapists and doctors who help you with mental health is to like prevent you from doing that and like try to find an alternative to show you that maybe your life isn't that
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
They should offer solutions first.
Right.
Exactly.
Rather than be like, don't worry, dog, I can just fucking kill you. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, when you're in that like state, you're in like a really messed up mindset. So
Yeah.
their job is kind of to help you fix that and get you back to normal. It's kind of messed up that they can just not do that and skip it.
Yeah. Yeah. No joke, man. No lies there.
Amen.
So, anything you want to talk about, Sam? Anything interesting going on in your world?
Did you know that they like are making furries out of movies because they
What?
like,
This is
they animate like boobies and stuff on like the females.
hear me out, guys. So we were us three. Sorry, Peter, you're left out. You're the adopted child in this scenario. But we were in we were in my teacher's class. I don't know why I'm referring to. You guys don't fucking go to school with me. Some of you.
Pretty sure you can't name drop like that either.
Yeah. Mrs. Blank, we're in her room, and
And what's
it was before Thanksgiving.
I was there. I was just in the
Yeah, he saw the movie
I saw
too.
the movie.
There's this movie called Freebirds, and it's about like I'm sure some of you have seen it. And dog, you not knocking to the table. But basically,
She has
it's
something to say.
about these turkeys that go back in time to prevent the first Thanksgiving from like happening and like take turkey off the menu or whatever. And basically, the main character he meets this girl turkey who he falls in love with. But they animated it to have tits. Like the turkey has tits and like big eyelashes. Can you stop knocking your ass into
I told you I was kidding.
Get it, please. Why is it when we talk about Sausage Fest, you get excited. Then we talk about furries, you get excited. What's up, Dad?
What's up?
That's awkward.
Why is
That's
it-
like,
why is it talking about-
he's like,
"Ah."
it's like Sausage Fest. Son, I need to see you upstairs.
Yeah, it's like, tell me.
Sausage.
I thought you said you were making a podcast house. That's safe.
Comes downstairs.
Turkey titty.
Yeah, turkey titties and a sausage fight.
You have something you want to tell me? Anyway, back to the matter at hand. So they animated the turkey to have breasts, and I thought that was really weird. And then I got to thinking, and I was thinking about when I was a kid, and I would watch Regular Show, and Margaret, one of the birds, they'd animate her to have like a big butt. And I remember thinking, like, when I was like 10, like, oh, that's sexy, you know? I had to come clean about that. And then I realized, like, all this furry stuff is popping up now with, like, people of our generation. And all these movies animate, like, these anthropomorphic animals with lady parts. And I'm like, well, this is why this happens. Because when you're a kid, you know, you haven't been exposed to many things in the world. You see the hot duck, and you get aroused. And for some kids, for most people, they move on from that and they go talk to a real girl. But with some people, they get stuck on it, man. And they like dogs and they like cats and they like birds and pigs and cows. Like this kid's an example, right? This one right here. It's just meows.
It's from watching those shows.
That's what it's from, bro.
Are we all like victim to this? I mean, I know, like the bunny from Zootopia, or
Yeah, you
like
have a crush
Gravity
on that
Falls. There was Seuss. That was a good one. Do you guys have any more
Oh,
examples?
speaking of rabbits, you know that the Looney Tunes show, The Girl Rabbit?
Lola.
Yeah, exactly.
She was attractive.
It's really messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out why the government is
Allowing
implementing
Why
this.
does the government want us to be attracted to animals?
They want the new models to have this feature, and it's cringe.
Do they want a like dog human hybrid?
You know, speaking of the government, I've been reading up on some forums online.
Speaking of the government,
So, you know worms.
I've heard
I
of them.
mean,
Hmm?
okay, so we've dissected them in biology, and they just squish. There's nothing in them. It's fake.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that they're just government microphones listening to us.
Well, that's interesting because when you pull them apart, they continue to move.
Yeah.
Like a normal animal, like a living being cannot do that. So I think they might be planting them like in our backyards to spy on us.
I mean, if you think about it, they come out during the rain. Like, when it's hard to hear conversations from underground, they come up. It's like, come on. How can we not see that before?
I bet they're listening right now.
Yeah.
They're working on really small technology that you can't even see, but they're still there.
Yeah. All these nanobots and stuff, what do you think they're putting them into?
How do you think the iPod Shuffle was created?
Exactly. And the
It's like this
birds,
big.
it's... America's really concerning when it comes to government.
Speaking of free birds, what's our country animal? An eagle.
They're promoting it.
Are they going to give that eagle? Are they going to give the American eagle boobs next? Is that what I'm going to see? Is that what's going to be on our freaking quarters and stuff?
That would be pretty patriotic, though.
That would be
That would
like
be.
a really sexy
Yeah.
eagle.
Are you like giving a suggestion
No,
to the U.S. government?
Government, if you're listening,
Joe Biden, hear us out.
we have this really crazy idea.
Yeah.
So we've all given ourselves, some insight on some things, but Peter, you've yet to mention something. Any beliefs you have that you just want to express to the audience? Because you're my most viewed video, and you have way more subscribers than I do. You're the ratings draw. Like people are here to see you, so I really want you to just pour your heart out and say something that you've been wanting to say.
All right, well, Jesus loves you, and He's going to love you forever. Nothing you do can make Him not love you. So, just remember that Jesus loves you.
And we
Amen.
love Jesus.
Yeah, unless you don't believe in Jesus,
I'm an
then-
atheist.
Then you should.
Get out!
He doesn't love you.
Get out!
I'm an atheist
Out
too.
of my house
And-
now, please.
Sorry, man.
I personally am an atheist, and at night I hear God whispering in my ear that He doesn't love me. He sounds just like my mom.
The middle of the
okay.
night, you just hear your door open. God loves you.
he
Door closes
speaks
again.
through my mom, and it sucks to know that God doesn't love me because I don't believe in him.
Be filled with the Holy Spirit. Ugh.
Where do you think like gay people go when they die?
Hell.
Probably gay heaven.
Like
Gay
how-
heaven. What's gay heaven?
Yeah.
That's just where everyone went before Jesus
Just-
died.
Gay
It's just
heaven?
like the same thing.
It's just one gender. Gay.
It's like the same thing but separated, so they just don't argue.
And God makes them look at like movies if they're gay in heaven.
This will get him on the right
I
path.
feel bad for making that joke. Oh,
Wow, Brian. Too
Yeah,
far.
wow, Brian.
Brian hasn't even tried his
Sorry.
vitamin water, dude.
Brian,
I'm
can you
sorry.
open vitamin water?
I'm
My
sorry.
mom bought them for us, dude. Can you please take a sip out of them?
I will.
No, sponsored.
Dude, they are sponsoring our video. 100%, I promise.
Okay. Mm,
Was that good?
Small
It's-
sip.
10 out of 10.
Inspired.
He literally went.
I'm sorry,
I
okay?
just sucked air.
He just went.
Oh,
That was good.
really good. Thank you, guys.
I'm also not very good at drinking, so I'm just a little nervous to perform on camera.
your dad just hears that.
Just a little. He's like, you boys need to shut this video down right now.
You get
This
better with
Wiener
that.
Fest is going a little too long.
20 minutes of what now?
You talked about Wiener Fest. Talked about
Turkey boob.
turkey boobs.
And now performing for the camera.
It's gonna end with shutting it off.
It's like, you boys need to go to bed. Just clicks the. Oh my gosh. Stop the video.
Really shut this off. Tell me.
How I use this gizmo, boy. Oh my goodness.
We have fun here.
We do have a lot of
Yeah.
fun at my house.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure when the boys come over and we just get together and we get really close with each other and just sit on the couch and just connect, have a connection, have a bond.
Your dad's gonna really think that this is weird when he hears us saying we're gonna have a connection with the Wiener Fest.
Have a bond. Have a good feeling. Have a
We're
Merry
gonna be bonded.
Yeah,
As one.
we're gonna have a good feeling for sure.
Oh, yeah. Really feeling the Christmas spirit this week.
Yeah. What are you guys' Christmas plans, by the way? We would like to, know that.
Probably talk to some girls. Actually, what about you guys?
When does that ever happen for you?
Whoa, whoa.
Just curious.
Yeah, I see that. I told Santa I want a girlfriend for Christmas.
Yeah,
You
same.
just wake up in the morning, there's a frosty bitch under the tree.
Just laying down.
Just an anime waifu.
Sakura from Naruto comes to life.
The Fortnite version. That was such a
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hi.
did you see Cinder?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys need anything?
No, we're good.
Okay.
That was my mom.
remember that one time I had a zebra cake here though, Jack? What was that story?
I love my mom, by the way. Next, okay, so
That was
we're in like sixth grade, and he was over at my house, and we were just chilling down here. But my aunt was living with us at the time because she was like moving or whatever, and she gave us zebra cakes, and it didn't happen. But he claims that when she gave him a zebra cake, she smacked his butt as he walked by.
She did.
No, she did
handed
not.
me a zebra cake. and
I was
smacked-
there.
smacked
She
my
never
cheeks
touched
as
your
I walked
butt.
by.
dude.
That never happened.
You shouldn't be victim shaming him, bro.
Well, I'm not. I'm saying it didn't happen. I was
to
there.
gaslight
You should
me.
just let him tell his story, bro.
You know what,
Let him
Sam?
share.
I feel you. I know how it feels. I get touched all the time.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, his
Especially
aunt did the same thing to me, actually.
See?
Shut up. Please.
Remember the time in weight room, Jack, when I walked in?
Oh,
Mr.
that I did see.
Mr. Franklin smacked my ass. And like,
Wait, are you serious?
yeah, Mr. Franklin smacked my ass. And Jack said, "Did you smack his ass?" And Jack has long hair, so he's
It was like, okay, so I was like 14, and I had really long bangs like that. I would wear it like that. And he was like, your hair must have been in your eyes. I was really cringy back then, though. I would like, because I had really bad acne on my forehead, but I had like shorter hair, but like really long bangs. So I'd like put it in my face. I looked like a mop. I'd do it sometimes, though. Thought it was cool.
We all have those phases.
Yeah, we do all have
Yeah.
those faces.
Yeah.
What you doing there, buddy?
Just taking a
you
sip.
Drink it.
Enjoy
Vitamin
our
water
sponsor.
sponsored. Use code vitamin
Vitamin C.
C for literally nothing.
Code
Except-
vitamin C for a bigger D.
It could happen for you guys.
Code
Yeah.
vitamin C for an error invalid code message for free.
Click the link in the description below.
It probably won't be there, but you can still
If
check
you like and subscribe, you will get 6 more inches on your Christmas tree.
if you put them there.
Yeah. So, like and subscribe.
You could win $1 million.
You could.
Hey,
Not
you-
from us, but
You could. There's a
maybe from
chance.
the lottery. This does have vitamin D in it though, and trans fat. Trans is just like LGBTQ propaganda.
You know everything's becoming LGBTQ propaganda these days.
Yeah, actually.
What was it that we pointed out the other day that was, Jerry?
This is going in a wrong direction. I don't want to come off wrong. Like we have something wrong with the LGBT community.
There is something wrong, and we're here to just. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, we support that. We're big supporters of the gay community. We just think that there's been some stuff in the past that maybe promotes it a little bit heavily. Because in that same class, we watched Freebirds. It was, it's almost Christmas, and we were watching little Christmas shorts. And there was a story about these really poor kids,
Oh
and
yeah.
they didn't have anything. And eventually, at the end, like these chefs came in and brought them in like a bunch of food. Well, the climactic ending of this really sad short was one of the kids takes a bite of his chicken, has the fork, stabs himself in the butt, and goes, ah! And then it ends. That was literally how it ended.
Yeah.
And then
It's
there was
really homoerotic, and it's kind of
he was a poor kid and stabbed himself with a fork.
And who's the poor soul that enjoyed that?
yeah.
They watched
children-
that and they were like,
It's children. I would hope no one.
Yeah,
I would,
I
I would hope.
What? We can. I don't know if we can put that on YouTube.
It's okay. You only live one time, guys.
There was another one though, because there were a bunch of shorts, and there was another one from like the '60s again, and there was this kid who was like in Moscow, Russia, but he sounded really zesty. And there was
He
this
didn't
lion.
have a Russian accent. At all.
Yeah, he was like, Mr. Lion, I need to go to Antarctica to find my daddy. So eat me, Mr. Lion. And that's how he talked. I'm not going to make it up. That's how he
He
actually
did
talked.
kind of moan when he talked. It's really uncomfortable.
Need to bring this to my daddy, please. I'll do anything if you'll take me to Antarctica.
He did say he will do anything. He did say that. It was really weird.
It's real, damn it. It's in your cartoons. It's been there ever since the '60s. They're trying to corrupt your minds to like
Anyone
other
watching,
men.
you might think this is a little goofy gag, but you just need to open your eyes. They're tricking you to think that it's goofy
Can
to
you
hide
stop
the fact that
being a
it is.
freaking shitperson?
Yeah, a sheeple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get too mad at them.
Sorry.
It's not their fault. They were raised.
We have nothing against these people.
Yeah, anyone except
Except the
racists.
people that endorse
Yeah.
these commercials
Yeah.
Yeah.
and shorts.
And Biden supporters, probably.
Okay, let's. Speaking of commercials, have y'all seen there's an ice cream commercial, an old one, where this guy is covered in like this white shit.
I remember
yeah.
that.
And
He's
you're
got
like,
a spoon and he's eating himself.
Yeah. That's a weird
That's
video.
a weird commercial.
And he's just staring the whole
Scares me.
time.
Why would that make anyone want to buy ice cream?
Yeah, I mean, maybe lotion, but
Yeah. To grow like eczema cream, that'd be sick.
I think that just maybe gives people hallucinations. I mean, I feel like I see him regularly in the corners of my vision.
Sometimes you look in the crowd, you swear you see him, but he's just not there.
Yeah,
You blink and he's gone.
when you're laying down, going to bed, and you just see him standing
I
there
guess I'm on my
above
uncle.
you. Is that what he looks like?
Yeah, he's covered in white stuff, and he
Maybe that's
he
God.
stands above me. And he tells me what
God
to
really
do.
likes ice cream.
I guess I am Christian now. Knowing
Or converted practice. For you,
that
me.
is undeniable proof.
All right, guys. So it's been going on for about a half an hour. Any closing statements? Okay. So no, I just want to say to all of you guys, thank you for staying the entire video. We love all of you, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd smash the like button. Not just tap it, smash it.
Maybe break your device.
Just throw your phone across the room.
After you hit that like and that subscribe
Yeah.
and that bell.
Yeah, turn the bell on because you're going
Yeah.
to want notifications. I only upload like every 3 years, so you won't be getting many notifications.
That'll give you plenty of time to rewatch this, though.
Yeah, you can rewatch this and all my other videos. There's the food review, there's the fierce battle, there's the update video, there's great water. Great is spelled wrong, but it's fine. B-ball is the bomb. There's plenty of videos that you guys can go and watch. And thank you so much for supporting the channel and just being here with me ever since I was just a goofy kid filming a video with my buddy on the way to a basketball game. And it really just it touches my heartstrings. So it was real, boys.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, hope you all have a great Christmas.